Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to discuss about unit conversion, and this is actually guys the part 2 of this topic. So if you want to view part 1, you can click the link above of this video. Unit conversion guys is actually part of engineering sciences because this specific topic can be used in physics, this can be used in thermodynamics and other engineering sciences problems. So it's very important for you to know how to convert from system international unit to English units and vice versa. Okay, so let's proceed here to our first problem. So 286 degrees is equivalent to how many gradients? Okay, so this is basically an angle conversion. So we have a unit here, degrees, and another unit which is gradients. Okay, so ang conversion natin guys for that angle is that 360 degrees is equal to 400 gradients. Okay, so that is your conversion. Iba naman guys yung radians sa gradients, no? So, baka kasi ma-confuse tayo dyan. Pag sinabi natin radians, that is 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radian. Okay, radian. So, kapag radian kasi guys, hindi na siya linalagay dyan, yung unit na rad. Pero, pwede nyo rin namang ilagay pa rin yung rad na unit. So, yung RAD. Pero pag radian can be GR, or it can also be a GRAD, so grad. So that is radians. Now, convert natin yung 286 degrees to gradients. So multiply lang natin sa ating unit conversion. Okay, so multiply lang natin siya sa, we have here, syempre, yung 400 gradients yung nakataas kasi siya yung angle na dapat ma-convert natin into. So we have here per 360 degrees. So yung degrees na units mag-cancel na siya guys, and grad yung kalalabasan niya. So compute lang natin guys, we have here 286 times 400 per 360 degrees. Okay, 400 grads per 360 degrees. So you have here 2860 over 9. So that is 2860 over 9 grad. Okay? Or in decimal form, that is, okay, SD lang natin, 317.78. So 317.78, that is gradients. Now guys, if you want to use your calculator now to solve this, for example, now convert natin siya to gradients. Okay, dapat yung calculator natin is naka mode gradient, shift mode gradient. So click lang natin guys yung shift mode, tapos gradients, and guys, as you can see here, that is actually number 5 gradients, number 5. So as you can see here, yung calculator natin is naka-gradients mode mo siya. Ayan. Then input natin yung kino-convert natin unit, which is 286 degrees. So ilagay natin dito, 286. Then lagay natin ang degree symbol. So paano natin magagawa yun? Just click shift and answer. Okay, pipili ka dyan. Okay, so degrees dyan is number 1. So click mo lang yung number 1, then lalabas ito. 286 degrees converted to gradient. So click lang equals, gives you the equivalent for that angle, which is 2860 over 9 gradients. SD lang, you get its decimal form. Okay, so that's how you solve it using your calculator. So let's proceed guys sa ating next problem. So 350 gradients is equivalent to how many radians? Okay, going back to the conversion, we have 360 degrees. Okay, 360 degrees. That is equivalent to 400 gradients. Okay, and we have 360 degrees is equivalent to 2 pi radians. Okay, therefore, we can say that 400 gradients is just equivalent to 2 pi rad. Okay, 2 pi rad or 2 pi radians. So, i-convert natin to Gradients to radians. So we have 350, okay, grad, and that's multiplied to your unit conversion, which is 2 pi rad, okay, 2 pi radian per 400 grad. Okay, so yung kalalabasan mong unit, grad will cancel out here, so ito na lang ang lalabas sa radian. Okay, pwede mo nang hindi ilagay, pero pwede mo rin ilagay yung word na rad. So we have, compute lang natin using our calculator, so that is, so 350 times 2 pi, okay, 2 pi shift, ito, then we have that equals, then divide by 400. So 7 pi over 4. Okay, 7 pi over 4 radian. Okay, so that's your final answer for the second problem. Again, you can use your calculator to solve that automatically. So just click shift mode, and then you're converting to radians as you can see here. So dapat yung calculator natin guys naka-radian mode lang. So after you press shift and mode, you should uh, choose number 4 kasi siya yung radian. Okay, number 4. Ibig sabihin, kapag may R dyan, naka-radian mode na yung calculator natin. Okay, just click easy lang para makapag-input tayo. So, 350. Gawin natin gradients yung angle niya. So, shift, answer. Okay, pili ka dyan. So, for gradient, number 3 siya, yung may G. So, click mo lang yung 3. Then, ibig sabihin nito guys, yung 350 gradients, co-convert natin to radians. So, just click equals, gives you this one. Okay, so automatically it will convert it to radians. Okay, 7 pi over 4 radians. So let's go here sa ating next problem. So how many cubic meters is 300 cubic feet of liquid? So ito guys, this is actually a volume conversion. Di ba yung cubic meters and cubic feet is a unit of volume. A unit of volume. Basta meron kang nakita dyan na SI unit of length tapos may exponent 3. That is a volume. Okay, so for example here, convert daw natin yung cubic meter, uh, yung 300 cubic feet. Okay, convert natin to cubic meter. So kapag ganyan guys, mangyari lang, yung conversion natin is meter to feet, no? Yung basic conversion natin, yung 1 meter is equal to 3.28 feet. Okay, so magagamit natin yan in solving for the cubic meters na unit. So, 300 cubic feet. Okay, you can see here. Then, multiply natin sa conversion na 1 meter per 3.28 feet. So, that is 1 meter per 3.28 feet. So, notice that yung unit natin guys is cubic dito. So, yung conversion natin dapat i-raise to 3 natin siya. Okay, so that's how you do it when it comes to volume conversion. So, kung ano yung basic conversion mo na length, dapat i-raise mo lahat yon to your exponent. So, ito cubic feet. So, dapat yung conversion mo naka-raise din sa 3, sa cube. Okay, so, this is equal to, okay, so ito, this is just equivalent to 300 cubic feet. Then, times, you have here 1 meter, 1 meter cube over 3.28 feet quantity cube. Okay guys, so take note that lahat ng expression naka-cube dyan, including the 3.28. So, eto, mag-cancel na dyan yung cubic feet mo. So, matitira mong unit is cubic meter, which is the required in the problem. Okay, so compute lang natin guys. So, that is, so 300 cubic feet. That is times the conversion 1 over 3.28 feet. 1 meter per 3.28 feet. Then, ito guys, i-cube natin. Okay, equals lang. So, that is 8.5. Okay, so, two significant figures. So, that is 8.5 cubic meter. So, that's your answer for this problem. So, let's proceed to our next problem. So, we have here guys our next problem. So, Taguig has a land area of 47.88 square kilometers. Express this land area in square miles. Okay, so dito, convert down natin yung unit na square kilometers to square miles. Okay, so meron tayong dalawang units per mile. Specifically, we have what we call the one statute mile. Okay, statute mile, which is equivalent to 5,280 feet. Okay. We also have what we call the nautical mile. So nautical mile, which is equivalent to 6,076. Okay, may point 12 pa yan guys, pero for the simplicity, pwede mong i-round up na lang to 6,076 feet. So, pero pwede mo rin i-include yung point 12. No? So, 6,076.12 or you can use the 6,076 feet. So, notice here na sa problem natin, sinabi lang guys na miles. Okay? Kasi yung conversion natin dito, itong kilometer, yung square kilometer, convert muna natin to square meter, then square meter to square feet, since may conversion tayo from the previous problem. Then square feet, convert natin to square miles. Okay, so that's how we convert this. Kaya kailangan natin yung conversion from miles to feet. So yung question dito, engineer, ano yung natin, statute mile ba or nautical mile ba yung gagamitin natin? So dito, as you can see, walang sinabi guys, no? Sinabi lang miles. So kapag ganun sa problem, i-assume mo na ang ginamit dyan is statute mile or yung mile lang. So yung miles na walang nautical na nakalagay, kasi kapag nautical yung given, lalagay niya naman na nautical. Pero ito kasi, miles lang siya. So we will assume that it is a statute mile. So that is 5,280 feet. Okay, so convert na natin guys. So we have here the conversions, di ba yung kilometers to meters. So that is, so 1 kilometers, kilometers, so yung kilo is a prefix for 1,000. So this is 1,000 meters. Okay? So again, yung 1 meter natin, that is 3.28 feet. And then yung 1 statute mile natin or 1 mile is just equivalent to 5,280. We can use that for this. So 47.88 is square kilometer. Okay, times the conversion natin, kilometers to meters. So this is 1,000 meters per 1 kilometer. Okay, so take note that kung ano yung cancel natin, dapat siya yung nasa. So since naka-squared to, so dapat yung conversion natin naka-squared din siya. Okay, times the quantity. So ito, mag-cancel na dyan yung square kilometer. So square meter na yung unit niya. So square meter to square feet. So ito, dito na tayo guys. So 1 meter per 3.28 feet. So that is 3.28 feet per 1 meter. So nasa baba yung meter para makancel siya. Then since naka-square, so naka-square din dapat siya. Then we have the last conversion, that is 2 square miles na. So feet to miles. So that is 1 mile per 5,280. So 5,280 feet. Since naka-square siya, dapat naka-square din. Okay, so equals na lang. Kilometers dyan, mag-cancel na yan guys. Kilometers will cancel. Meters will cancel there. Okay. Then we have feet will cancel out. And it gives you the unit of miles squared or square miles. Compute lang natin guys. So that is, let's compute lang. And it will give you 47.88 times, you give 1,000 squared. Huwag na natin ilagay yung over 1 since 1 lang naman siya. So kung may value doon, ilagay mo so naka-square pa rin siya. So times 3.28 feet, so that is squared. So times this conversion. So you have here 1 mile per 5,280. So square lang natin. So equals, gives you 18.47 or 48. So that gives you 3 significant figures natin siya. So 18.5. 18.5 square miles. So Taguig City has a land area of 18.5 square miles expressed in mile. So that is your final answer for this problem. Okay, so let's proceed guys sa ating next problem. So what's the difference between nautical mile, 1 nautical mile, and 1 statute mile expressed in feet? Okay, so basic lang guys kasi discuss natin sa previous problem. So that is 1 statute mile is 5 to 80 feet, and we have 1 nautical mile as 6,076 feet, or may point 12 siya. Pwedeng may point 12, pwedeng wala. It's up to you. So dito, what's the difference daw? So subtract lang natin. So the difference is, so that is 5 to 80 feet. So 5 to 80 minus, we have here 6,076. So that is 796 feet. Okay, pagbalik na lang natin so that we can get the absolute value. Okay, so absolute value na is, yung difference niya is 796 feet. Okay, so naging positive kasi pinagpalit na lang natin so that we can get the positive value. So that is 796. So let's proceed to our next problem. So how many cubic feet is 200 gallons of liquid? So conversion natin guys, you have here 1 cubic feet or foot, that is 7.48 US gallons. Okay, so gallons, GAL. So since direkta na yung ano natin, yung conversion, that is 200 gallons. We have here 200 gallons converted to, so 200 gallons times we have 1 cubic foot per 7.48 gallons. Okay, so convert lang natin. So yung gallons na unit will cancel out. Okay, so 200 divided by 7.48. So 200 divided by, we have here divided by 7.48. Okay, so what's lang that gives us? We have here 26.74. Okay, so 26.7. 26.7, that is cubic feet. So, cubic. So that's your final answer for this problem. Okay, so let's proceed guys to our next problem. So a ship traveled at 38 knots for 23 hours. What is the distance traveled by the ship expressed in meters? Okay, so itong knots guys is a speed. Okay, itong 23 hours is time. So ang hinahanap natin guys, distance. So from the concept of speed, it is distance over time. So therefore, we can say that distance is just equal to speed times time. Okay? So ang question dito is how can we convert, or ano yung equivalent unit for knots? Okay, so yung speed natin given, that is 38 knots. Yung time is given, that is 23 hours. So express daw the distance in meters. So when we say knots, okay, 1 knot is equivalent to 1 nautical mile. Okay, 1 nautical mile per hour. So that is a unit of speed. Okay, so etong nautical miles, i-convert lang natin yan to meters so that we can get the distance traveled in meters. Okay, so 38 knots, so that is yung speed natin, 38 knots. Okay, convert lang natin siya to nautical miles. So 1 nautical mile per hour. Okay, per hour is equivalent to 1 knot. Okay, so basically knot will cancel out. Okay, so ito, yung nautical mile, convert natin to feet para maging meters. Okay, feet muna, then to meters, hindi direkta. Okay, so you have here So yung nautical mile, going back, that is 6,076 feet. Okay, per 1 nautical mile. So yung nautical mile will cancel out. It gives you this value. So 6,076 feet per hour. So yung feet, convert natin guys to meters. Okay, so that is 1 meter per 3.28 feet. Okay, so feet will cancel out. Then you have here a unit of meters per hour. Okay, that is meters per hour. Meters per hour. So compute lang natin guys. So that gives us, okay, palitin lang natin so that you can see the screen. Okay, ito na lang. So 38 times, you have here 1 over 1 lang naman yun. So huwag nang isama. So ito na lang. 6,000 times 6,076 times, we have here 1 over 3.20. Okay. 3.20. Okay, double check lang, then press equals. Gives you this value. So 70,000, we have here 70,392. 392.68. That is meters per hour. Okay, so we can compute now for the distance. Okay, distance is speed times time. So that is, so distance equals, speed natin 70,392.68 meters per hour times the time, which is, okay, 23 hours. Okay, times 23 hours. So hours will cancel out and we have here a unit of meter. So distance equals, times 23 lang natin itong value kanina. So times 20. So it gives us 1,619,000, and that is 31.7. Okay, that is in mean. So this is your answer for this problem. Okay, so let's proceed guys sa ating next problem. So if a 1/3 horsepower pump runs for 20 minutes, what is the energy used expressed in joules? Okay, so yung J guys, it means that it is joule. So joule is a unit of work or energy. Okay, so yung power natin is in terms of HP or horse power. So yung power is your energy, W. So yung energy natin guys, huwag na natin ilagay as E, W na lang. So W energy per unit of time. Okay, so that is W per time or work per time. So power can be energy per time or work per time. So same unit lang naman siya. So you can express that as W over T. Okay, so dito what is the energy used? So that is W. So W equals power times time. Okay? So yung ano natin, yung work or energy should be expressed in joules. So yung power natin dito is we have 1/3 horsepower. So yung 1 horsepower is equivalent to 746 watts. So yung watts na unit, okay, yung watts na unit, 1 watt is equivalent to 1 joule per second. So dapat yung ating power naka-watts and then yung ating time naka-second so that we can convert the energy or the work to joule. Okay? So yung ating conversion is 1 HP per 746 watts. So therefore, yung 1/3 HP, okay, multiply lang natin siya guys sa 746 watts per 1 horsepower. Okay, so horsepower will cancel out and gives us 746 watts divided by 3. So it will convert our power. So that is 746 divided by 3. Okay, so that gives you, okay, 248.67. Okay, 248.667, that is watts. Okay, or 248.667, ang watts natin is just joule per second. Okay, so yung 20 minutes naman, convert natin to second. So we have here 60 seconds per 1 minute. Okay, so minutes will cancel out. So 20 times 60. Okay, 20. So 20 times 60. Okay, that is 1,200 seconds. Okay, so eto, kaya na natin i-solve yan. So yung ating energy W is equivalent to power, which is, ito na lang, as medyo masigip yung ating space. Ito na lang. So that is, energy is equal to power, which is, ito, convert natin, that is 248.667 joule per second times time, which is 1,200 seconds. 1,200 seconds. So seconds will cancel out. Therefore, W is, sa kabila, so W, the energy is, so that is 248.667 times 1,200. Okay, equals. So it gives us 298,424. Right, 298,400.4. That is in joule. Okay, so let's just put it back to our final answer. So this is our final answer for this problem. So the energy used is 298,400.4 joules. Okay, so pwede mo rin siya actually express kilojoule. Okay, so divide mo lang by 1,000. Okay, so we have here our next problem. Okay, so what is the power required to transfer? Okay, 97,000 coulombs of charge through a potential rise of 50 volts in 1 hour. So going back to the concept of power, power is just your work per time, work or energy per time. Okay, so yung work natin in terms of coulomb and voltage, so that is, work is equal to your charge times voltage. So that is work. Okay, so yung time natin given naman, that is 1 hour. Okay, time is 1 hour. Okay, ang hinahanap natin is power. So yung power natin dito is should be expressed in terms of watts. Okay, watts or kilowatts. So we have here yung ating work. Okay, that is 97,000 coulomb. Yung voltage natin is 50 volts. Okay, so that is, so 97,000 times 50 equal. So that is 4,850,000. So 4,850,000, that is coulomb volt or volt coulomb. So yung volt coulomb na unit, guys, is just equivalent to 1 joule. Okay, 1 joule is just equivalent to 1 volt coulomb or coulomb volt. So etong CV, which is coulomb, unit of charge, and voltage, V, is just equivalent to joule. So itong CV will cancel out. Gives you a unit of joule for your work heat. So that is W equals 4,850,000 joule. Okay, so eto, guys, yung time natin, gawin lang natin seconds. Okay, so yung time is 1 hour. Convert natin to minutes muna. So that is 60 minutes per 1 hour. Okay. So hour will cancel out. So minutes to seconds. So that is 60 seconds per 1 minute. Okay, so minute will cancel. So that is 60 times 60. So time natin is 3,600 seconds. So we will just substitute here. So power is equal to 4, which is worth 4,850,000 joules. And we have here the time as 3,600 seconds. Okay, so this gives us a unit of joule per second or watts. So divide lang natin guys to, so divide lang to, we have 3,600 seconds. So this gives us, you have here 1347.2. That is joule per second. Okay? So yung joule per second natin, we can convert that to watts. So yung 1 watt is just an equivalent unit for 1 joule per second. So joule per second will cancel out and just give you a unit of watts. So that is 1347.2 watts. Okay, so that is your final answer for this content. Okay, so that's it guys for today's video, and I hope that you have learned something from this. And if you want to know more about this topic, guys, please watch the part 1 of this video. And continue to support me here, guys, on YouTube and on Facebook. That is facebook.com/engineercrowdph. So thank you guys for your support. You really keep this channel going. I really appreciate your support to this channel. So thank you guys, and see you on my next video. By the way, guys, if you have content suggestion, you can actually comment it on the comment section of this video. So you guys, see you on my next video.